So hello, beautiful humans, and welcome back to Mo's Corner. So this week's video was supposed to be something frivolous, like how I done did my own hair, or how I've shot my shot once or twice in the course of my life. But that is a scoop for next week and the week after. This week I'm just going to talk about mental health illness or mental health in the time of the corona. So let's roll this clip. So I've been struggling quite bad this week, trying to feel fine, and it's kind of felt like an uphill climb more than usual. And I've been talking to a lot of my friends who've had like really bad weeks. So I thought I should talk about mental health, and seeing as May is Mental Health Awareness Month, it was really appropriate for me to talk about this. So I'm a person who's been clinically diagnosed with depression, but I found that this kind of crisis has been affecting people who've never been diagnosed, and people are quite struggling with how to deal with the lockdown, how to deal with the uncertainty of the threat of job losses, the loss of income, like life not being normal, and kind of being stuck in the house. Yes, it can drive you mad. So I just thought this week I'd talk about how I've been surviving the time of the corona with mental illness. Filming this video is a bit weird. One, because I don't know if this is a black parent thing, but you do not tell people your problems. When you leave the house, you put on a smile on your face and you leave the house, and you do not tell anybody what the hell is going wrong with you. But also because I'm a very suffer in silence type of person. And it's taken me quite a long time to be able to talk about my mental health struggles. So bear with me as we go through this video. So my journey with mental illness is quite long, and this video is not about that journey. That video is long, and it will come sometime soon. But today I'm just going to be talking about how I've been surviving my lockdown, mental illness wise. So the one advantage I have of having lived with depression for as long as I have is that over the years I have learned what kind of behaviors or habits work for me and what don't. And what I've learned is that I'm the kind of person that tends to wallow. So when I feel down, I want to sit with the feeling and wallow in it and just feel the feels until I can't feel it anymore. And the bad thing about that is that it can take me days or weeks to get to a point where I feel like I'm numb and I can't feel that anymore. And in that time, I keep spiraling down into like a depressive episode. And then I'm draining myself of all the energy that I'm going to need to get myself out of that spiral or that just down feeling. So some of the things that I've learned to do that help me survive. It can even be like a small episode. It doesn't have to be like a big depressive episode. So like with this week, how I've been feeling. So the things that I tend to do is I give myself a day or two to feel the feels and to wallow in it. But then I have to get up and get outside and do something productive. So after that day or two, in the second day or in the third day, get myself up, make my bed, open the curtains. And this might seem like such a small thing, but it's been really helpful for me. So I get outside, get some sun for a couple of minutes before I come back into the house. The second thing I do is eat. So when I'm in that episode where I am spiraling, I find that I don't eat. If I do eat, it'll probably be something small or like some sweets. Sometimes it's fruits, an apple or so, but usually it's sweets. So I'll eat something sustainable, proper food. The third thing that I do is I have strategic people that I have placed in like all areas of my life. So I have someone with me in the house who knows my kind of behaviors, and they're on the lookout for when I'm spiraling. I have someone at work. I have someone in the theater space who knows, and so in strategic places in my life, I have someone who knows what I what my behaviors are, and to what to keep a lookout for, and to see when I'm spiraling, and hold me accountable to the behaviors that I said I'm going to do to get myself out of that funk. The fourth thing is I exercise, and I usually never want to exercise, but I know it helps me. Exercise has the advantage of getting your endorphins going, and endorphins are good for you. So the one thing I have been doing right now in the time of the lockdown, I haven't been doing like rigorous exercise, but I have been doing yoga. So yoga to calm me, yoga for meditation, and it's simple yoga stuff that I found on YouTube, and it's been really helpful. The fifth thing that I do is journal. And it doesn't have to be dear diary, this long entry. I can just take my phone or just take a piece of paper and just be like, dear diary, today I feel like crap, and just leave it there. But some days it's a very long entry. So those are the things that I have been doing to survive when I'm feeling a downward spiral in this lockdown period. If you guys have any stuff, some behaviors and tips that you have been doing in the time of the lockdown to survive a depressive episode, or when you felt anxious or unsure of things and you've done things that you found have helped you, please put it in the comments below and let us all help each other out. I know for me it's taken me quite a while. I mean, we've been in lockdown for what is it, 6-7 weeks, and it's taken me half of that to kind of start feeling normal. And even when the situation has started to feel normal, I have days where I am just down and like out in the dumps, and I just want to cry. I miss people. And being the owner that I am, and the homebody and all of that, I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the human connection. I miss just being out there chilling with people, and I am with people in my house, but it's my family, and I'm so used to seeing them every day that is different. I miss just being with different human beings, just having different conversations, and just hugging people. I'm such a hugger, so I miss that most of all. And it's quite difficult talking about it, because I'm in a much better situation than most people are. I'm in a much more privileged position. I still have my job, and I'm able to work from home. So I know I'm privileged in that. So kind of talking about how depressing the lockdown is and how depressed I am, blah, 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 blah. It kind of feels like I'm being ungrateful. And it also kind of feels like I'm complaining. and theoretically, I know that it's not, and I know that people are all having a hard time, and even people who bounce, who have positive, naturally positive outlooks on life, are struggling to keep up with this lockdown and keep positive. So I know theoretically that that's not the case, but it's been quite difficult trying to deal with things in that way. But look, if you are not coping, if you feel like you're struggling really, really bad, I will put up some contact details at the end for SADAG, where you can contact their counseling center. And if you feel like you're really struggling and you're thinking suicide, there's a suicide helpline there as well. But please talk to someone. Just call someone if you need to, because we're all in this together. And if this video can help someone even a little bit, then my purpose for recording this video has been achieved. Adios, good human beings. Peace, love, and light to you all.